Alrighty then, Successful Indie Author, 5-Minute Focus, episode 721, Reaching Out. Yeah, now that Mom's home, Stanley isn't in here. He's out on the couch watching TV. Alright, reaching out. If it doesn't exist or you can't find it, then you create it. So you're a new author and you're looking for somebody who writes in urban fantasy or something like that. Create the group, whether for authors, whether for readers. Create it. Okay, you might have 1 or 2 people join and that's it. However, if you do nothing, that's exactly what you're going to get, is nothing except lament your woes. And lamenting doesn't gain you what you want, which is knowledge. You want to get how to better write urban fantasy. You want to get how to better market urban fantasy. You want readers who are hungry for urban fantasy. So what do? Well, you search. Search for the groups, whether it's on Reddit, Facebook, Instagram, wherever the groups might hang out, TikTok if you're a younger person. Find them. They're there. And if you can't find them, then that's when you create your own. And I'm not talking urban fantasy. I'm talking about maybe you have werebeetles. Whatever is your poison. Get the readers there, but you have to identify your needs. What is it that's missing? Well, I need more book sales. There's a lot to that. 20 Books 50K is a great resource in how to market, to reach out on how to collaborate with fellow authors and move forward together to reach those readers. If it's just, hey, I need more book sales, sounds like desperation. What do you need? Do you need books that market better? Do you need better marketing language? Do you need better covers? There's a lot of different things you need, and you have to find out and figure out what are those gaps in your knowledge, and that's what you create to help you fill those gaps. See, do, teach. Okay, you've seen books, you've read a lot of them. Do, you wrote a book, and now teach. Not teaching how to write a book, you've written one book. How much do you know about writing a book? Well, you know you can finish a book. So, that's where you start collaborating with other people. If somebody hasn't written a book and you have, guess what? You're the grand old grognard of book writing. You're an author. So, put it together. Get a small group. Get a group that gives each other feedback. Read that first chapter. And everybody shares, and you look for those readers. Because that's ultimately what you want. You want to have that readership database. So do you want a readers group? Great. Find a reader who's excited and let them moderate, and keep that reader group going. Keep them moving forward. Feed them snippets, a paragraph at a time, here and there. Show them that I'm working for you, because you are. Even though I'm writing for myself. I'm writing what I like. However, I'm working for you. If they believe that, if they want to embrace that, then that's better for you, because then they're looking forward to buying that book and holding it and saying, hey, I was there. I was there as this was being built. It's great. People want to be on the ground floor as the building's getting built. So, know exactly what you're looking for and where your gaps are. I don't know anything. I wrote a book, but I know nothing from there on. Then listen. You learn a lot more when you listen than when you talk. So, go to get groups like 20 Books to 50K and listen. Read a lot. Start educating yourself. Learn what you need to know when you need to know it. But then you're going to get to a point where I'm going to publish this book, or I have published this book, and now what do? Readers. Readers will tell you what's good about that book, what's not good about that book, what's going to be good for another book. And that's where you start building your career. Career is built on a platform. And then every house has a foundation. Got to have that foundation. So know exactly what you want. I want more sales. Okay, great. Everybody wants more sales. What exactly is lacking in that you're not, well, it's more marketing. Are you sure? So be ready to fold your group. If you find one that already exists that's bigger and better, jump into it. Find out. Share. Learn. Don't duplicate effort, and don't compete. Competition is bad in this business. Compatriots, not competitors. Fill the void in your knowledge and keep moving forward. Does it have to be you filling that void, or can somebody else fill that void for you because the group already exists? If you have the ability to act, you have the responsibility. I've believed that my whole life, and that's why I overdo a lot of stuff. However, somebody's got to do it if it needs to get done. If the story hasn't been written, then you need to write it. That works for if there's a gap in my knowledge and I can't find it anywhere, well, let me start a group and let's figure out how to fill this gap. That's what you do. And that's what professionals do. And in a couple episodes, we're going to talk about professional development. What does that mean for an indie author, an independent author? I'm here by myself. Why do I have to be professional development? Why do I have to do it? Continuing education units. Yes. Anybody have a master's or a PhD and you have to get continuing education? You're like, I'm done with school. No, you're actually not ever done. Peace, fellow humans.